Hey everyone, today we're talking about the newest knife from Arcane Design, the PREYTHEON. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Israel. I'm the founder of Arcane Design, and today I'm so excited to give you an in-depth look at the latest model from Arcane Design, the PREYTHEON. Now, the PREYTHEON was a knife that was pre-ordered a couple of months ago. They finally landed, and now that the pre-order is done, I'm so excited to announce that we're going to be doing a drop on arcanedesign.co for this knife. It comes in a lot of really cool configurations and a lot of cool additional parts. So let's hit the table. I want to show you everything that you need to know about this knife, and we'll go from there. All right, so now that we're at the table, let's kind of talk through all of the information, specifications, and different variants that the PREYTHEON will come in for the drop that's happening on Friday on arcanedesign.co. To kind of talk through the specifications, I pulled out the full stonewash 20 CV in titanium PREYTHEON to kind of take a look at the profile more distinctly. The ultimate goal with the PREYTHEON was to design a knife that was the most EDC friendly. So there were a couple of different components that we wanted to focus on. We wanted to focus on ergonomics, we wanted to focus on size, sliceability, and kind of ambidextrous features that really made this knife, hit the mark for a majority of people. So we opted in for this beautiful drop point blade that's coming in at 3.25 inches long. The PREYTHEON has a total length of 7.5 inches, so it's very small, lightweight, and pocketable. With a blade stock thickness of 3 millimeters and a really high flat grind, this knife is very slicey, can get most EDC tasks done with ease. And we're really happy with the performance of this knife. We wanted to make this knife as ambidextrous as possible. So if you take a look at the clip is fully symmetrical and is able to switch over to the side because the screw is on the top. So whatever side you have the clip on, there won't be any holes on the opposite show side that you have. If you take a look, the knife is an inset liner lock, which allows any hand to kind of deploy this knife with ease without worrying about messing with the lock bar tension or anything like that. We wanted to design this knife to have multiple deployment methods since everybody kind of has their own personal method that they like to use. And so we have thumb studs for the first deployment method. We have also created the slots on the side of the knife so that people who enjoy spidey flicking would be able to open this knife with ease as well. And then we also designed it to be a front flipper with this top nub here on the front of the knife. So however you like to deploy your knife, this is one that I think will please the vast majority of people. We have a really usable index finger choil here on the back end that gives you really great purchase for most tasks. And if you're wanting to do some more detailed work, this forward front finger choil really helps you get as close to the edge as possible so you can work on whatever you need to work on. So let's talk about the different configurations that this knife comes in. On the table, we have the S35VN version with the G10 handles. Now, this version is going to start at the price point of $200, and we have two different variants within this category. For the S35VN version, we have it coming in this beautiful working finish stonewash with black G10 handles and a JG10 insert. I think this configuration in particular has a really cool look about it because it's multiple colors really balancing out well and giving a really cool futuristic look to it, kind of keeping with the theme of the PREYTHEON. And then we also have a Jade G10 handle version with a black PVD coated blade. This one has a really cool contrast as well. If you're a fan of Jade G10 and you want more of it than just the inlay, this one is going to be the knife for you. The next price category that we're going to be talking about is the 20 CV version. And there are 4 different knives that have the 20 CV version with it. Let me show you the first 2. This is going to be the full stonewashed blade and full stonewashed gray handles that we kind of already showed you. And then we're also going to be offering a full PVD coated version. Now, with the 20 CV versions, they are going to be starting at $365, and all of them come standard with this really cool glow-in-the-dark carbon fiber inlays. All right, now I'm shining a UV light to kind of demonstrate what that glow-in-the-dark carbon fiber really does, and I think it's a really cool added component that kind of ties in the theme of this knife. So, like I said, full stonewashed gray version and a full black PVD coated version. Personally, the black PVD coated is really cool looking, really menacing. If you're a fan of all black knives, then you're not going to want to miss this one. And then we also have satin bladed versions for the PREYTHEON. So let me show you what those look like. Again, both come in the gray titanium and the PVD coated black. They both come standard with the glow-in-the-dark carbon fiber as well. So satin is definitely a nicer look that really ties in everything. I love kind of the two-tone look that the full black handle and the satin really give off. And satin does really well as far as hiding wear and tear, but still keeps and maintains a really classy look to the knife. Then the next price category that we're going to jump to is Damasteel. And Damasteel is just this beautiful Damascus that has been created to have great edge retention and great performance. So again, coming in with the gray handles and the black handles and the standard glow-in-the-dark carbon fiber inserts. If you're a fan of knives and you want to kind of elevate your collection and kind of have a really beautiful showpiece, the PREYTHEON is one that's so pocketable but really shows off this beautiful Vinland pattern Damasteel. So these are going to be coming in at $640. Now, no Arcane Design launch would be complete without additional components to add to your PREYTHEON. So right now I'm putting on the table a couple of different options that are going to be offered for inlays on the PREYTHEON, and we'll kind of talk through them as well. So first off, at the top we have this beautiful full black 20 CV and titanium PREYTHEON that I've added an additional jade inlay to that gives it a really cool contrasting look. I'm a big fan of jade, and so I think with the all black it really makes it pop. So you would be able to purchase these additional inserts and you can switch them out at any time. Really, really easy how they screw in through the top, and some of the titanium ones screw in from the back. So that's a version that you can get. This is a black PVD titanium. So if you're wanting titanium upon titanium and some really cool contrast, or let's say you want to do your all black PREYTHEON but just with titanium on the front as well, you would absolutely be able to do that by purchasing the additional inlays. And then the next one is a stonewashed insert. If again you wanted to make a really monotone look with your knife, then you can absolutely purchase an additional inlay set with the full stonewash for you to also further customize by anodizing or things like that. So really cool options that we're going to be offering. And then last but not least, I want to show you what it looks like with the Zircuti kit. So we also are offering Zircuti inlays for the PREYTHEON and Zircuti backspacers. We're going to be offering them separately, and really stoked on what these kind of look like. You can really class up any particular knife with this style of zircuti. And zircuti, if you don't already know, is titanium and zirconium that has been formed and forged together to create really beautiful patterns. And the light's kind of not capturing it, but it's capturing it enough to kind of show you what those patterns look like. Let me see if I can get closer. There you go. And then just to kind of help you visualize even more, this is a damascene steel with the beautiful zircuti. So if you're wanting to go all out with the PREYTHEON, make this an absolute showpiece, a really beautiful dress piece, this is what the knife would look like. So really excited for this drop. Again, all of these PREYTHEON variances and the additional pieces are going to be dropping on arcanedesign.co at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We look forward to seeing you there, and I'm so excited for the PREYTHEON to be in your hands sometime soon. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.